Hi, my name is Megan Rolfe, and I'm here to tell you about my creative process for writing a song. Um, I've never really been one to express myself very clearly through speaking, or I don't feel I'm very articulate in getting my point across that way. I am a very emotional person, and sometimes I get caught up in the emotions and I don't say what I want to say because I just don't know what to do. When I'm excited, I'm really excited. When I'm sad, I get really sad. Um, and everywhere in between. But one thing that was really close to my heart, especially lately, is I'm really far from home. My family lives in Florida, and I moved all the way here on a journalism scholarship. And it worked out because while I was living in Florida, I met this guy and we began dating long distance. And he goes to Michigan State now. So there's still that distance between us, and it's something that we struggle with. And it's also something that is like special about our relationship is that in the time that we were apart, we grew closer as friends than anything else. So I think our relationship is built on something more than just any other relationship. But anyway, when I sat down to work on this project, I didn't really know where to start. So I just picked up my guitar and started fooling around with different chords. And I really like the chords to this song by Colby Calais, I Never Told You. And so I would play it. I played it and played it. And she has it down on the 6th fret. And these are her chords. As you can see, that's really high. I have a lower voice for singing, so I brought it down. And I think this sounds a little better. And so I just started playing these chords over and over. But I didn't want my song to sound exactly like Colby Calais's, even though it was a big seller. But I wanted mine to be my own. So I came up with the melody, which is like this. It repeats itself, and I just played that over and over. And what came next wasn't even the lyrics. What came next was how it would sound lyrically. So it was. I kept going like that. So it kind of works from, I guess, backwards from the way it would be portrayed. Most people, when they look up songs, they look at the lyrics first, and then the tune gets stuck in their head later. But for me, for writing purposes, I start with the sounds of it, the kind of like the foundation of it, and then the lyrics come afterwards. And it is a very quick process for me. I sat down, I hummed out what I wanted it to sound like, and even more than what I wanted it to sound like, what it would sound like, because I just played around with it, and it kind of falls into place, really. I can't really describe it too much, but it's like one of those things that just come to you, and you're just really inspired in the moment, and you play and play and play, and then it just clicks, and it's like, wow, this song was in me this whole time. I wish, I had gotten it out sooner. So I worked on the first verse, and after doing the chords and the melody, I came up with the lyrics. And what I would do is I would hum things out like I was just doing, and then when I find things that would fit into it, or word phrases that I wanted to say, I would sing it out, and if it fit, then I wrote it down. And if it didn't, I was just like, that was a joke there. So I would keep going. But this is what I came up with, just to show you a piece of it. It's like this. Once upon an unexpected day, you waltzed into my life. Took my hand and asked me to 'cause I'm just a girl from small town Pennsylvania. Love, my love, sweet love. And as you can see, the pattern is very simple, right into the chorus. Even the words itself, it's only 5 words for the whole chorus. So sometimes your choruses are really long and really, impactful, and then other times they're very short, but you can say something huge and magnanimous with a few words. So I guess it's kind of, I don't know, just it's kind of like poetry in that sense, except for poetry, you want to say what you can say in as many words as possible to make it very eloquent. But for music, you want it to be catchy, you want it to be something that gets stuck in your head, but also it's also something that comes from the heart. So I kept working on it, played around with it. I came up with third and fourth verses. I played the second chorus again, then went into a bridge, and then ended on a chorus. And then I recorded an acoustic version of this, of the entire song, and it will be on the comment section. I'll put the link down there so you can see that. And then I also recorded a version on GarageBand with a friend of mine who helped me to make it a little bit more intricate and edit it out a little more. So this one is a very simple version. It's more of an intimate version, but the other version is more of like I guess a poppy kind of sound. So the bridge is different. The verses or the choruses are a little bit more upbeat and all that. But anyway, that's my creative process. Basically, it's just sit down, find chords that you like, turn them into a pattern that you can work with, and then from there go into the sound of the melody, and then the lyrics come last. Finally editing it out to make it what you want it to sound like in the end. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have learned a little bit about my creative process, and hopefully we'll be able to write your own songs in your own way eventually, and hopefully because of it. So have a great day.